started their year. One thing to take note of, here's our map breakdown. St. Marita Mall, we saw it at the end of the last series. We'll see it again to kick this one off. Then Arden Forest, Search and Destroy. London Docks, CTF. London Docks, Hardpoint. London Docks, S&D. For Epsilon, Dave in that interview joked and said, you know, we'll get better as the league goes on. And he then made another joke like April is when he thought it would be good. So still a few months down the road.
Dave is a funny one.
For you, Momo, is this the team that has the most opportunity to improve from week 1 to week 2 by staying out here and practicing?
Improvement, yes. My problem with this team is they lost such a leader in Josh, and they gained someone. They didn't replace it with a leader. You know, for example, they could have maybe brought Marky B in or another European leader. Yeah. They bring in probably one of the most inexperienced players. Yes, raw talent. You know, great teammate, good friend of each of the players. But where is the leadership coming from in this roster? I honestly don't know. I don't know who this leader is, who the shot caller is. Maybe raw talent will just kind of show through. We'll soon see. However, we're kicking things off. Hardpoint Epsilon versus Evil Genius. We're going St. Marie Demont. And Epsilon, they do get the first couple of kills, and they're going to actually get the first couple of points too.
Yeah, I love that start from Epsilon. And already the pressure in from Nameless somehow almost snapped onto both. Get some nice help from the hip fire there. Nathan, for me, Momo, I mean, I guess I'll just ask you outright. I had never heard of this player before the start of this year. What do you know about him?
Well, also known as Insanitized, this was a player at my last ever event, retiring, I think, we're talking many years ago.
Yeah.
He was someone who beat me, and he was on the other opposing team. I was like, how old is this? No insult, of course. Child, I thought. I was like, this child is destroying me. And he was one of those players that kind of broke out of nowhere. Raw talent, raw skill, but he was always underage. You know, you look at North America, you see people like Hugh or TJ.
Yeah.
And he was kind of the same era where he's waiting for so long to compete. And he's always continued to grind, to play, to be in that H chat, to be the one putting in time. And now he's finally, you know, of age. He can join a solid roster. Is it the best in Europe? Absolutely not. However, this is a player which can grow. And I honestly compare him to the other teammates around him. Where was Dave, Vortex, and Hawkey 2 years ago? They were in the exact same spot.
Well, it's interesting to see how they build around him this year so far. Still a question mark for me, this Epsilon team. Hawkey trying to stay alive. Epsilon do have the lead and the spawns as well. Dave currently 4-3, soaking up the hardpoint time, leading the game right now in total objective score. As you see Enable winning a close-range gunfight with the FG. Thankfully, they still have Hawkey continuing to dominate this front line. Epsilon will get the rest of the scrap time, and their lead will already go up to about 40+ seconds.
Yeah, strong start from Epsilon, and it's good to see that keeping it competitive. Of course, you look at Evil Genius, you know, we can't, you know, shower them with praise because they've had definitely some very shaky moments and worrying moments if you're an EG fan here. However, they're going to control the parking lot. And looking at that minimap, Epsilon trying to pinch from both sides, collapsing on the base of EG. There's going to be a lot of 1v1 engagements here, and it's going to go either way as Nameless and Vortex find one. Vortex has got a very strong start. He's at 8-6. Nathan's found one. That should be a trade. It won't be, though. Enable anchoring right at the back here. Very, very strong stuff from him. But look at the spawn from Epsilon. Still very close.
Still very close indeed, but look at the kill feed. It's all blue right now. Hawkey, the only one left, last alive. And you see that spawn from Enable will still come from the back barn. This is now EG's full 60 seconds to hold, and this was my worry, Momo, is Epsilon as a team, they don't strike me as a lineup to get those crazy breaks, to fight from not having any setup for a new hill. If they don't rotate early on, I expect this score to get out of hand.
Yeah, I mean, just to kind of give a bit more information about Epsilon, you guys may or may not know, obviously, they had that 4th placement at COD XP. You know, Dave was a part of that alongside, I think, Vortex. I can't even remember that far back, but they were always kind of those flashy flair players with the SMGs. Hawkey on Black Ops 3 was an absolute animal. He'd put ridiculous numbers up, but he was kind of almost given that title of, you know, playing for kills rather than score. And I think he's changed, he's adapted, and I think in a matter of time, this team will get better. They just need the practice. They need the game time.
Well, right now it's all the SMGs from EG swarming on in. Nameless jumps out of the top window finally to get involved. And get involved he does, as he at least kills the first player on the retake opportunity for the side of Epsilon. 102 to 85. Nice shots from Ace there with the FG. He's on a 5 streak working towards the fighter pilot. Will he spot Nathan in the corner? Does appear so. Doesn't want to challenge it too quickly. is again doing a good job of playing his life right now. Momo, 1 kill for a fighter pilot.
Yeah, I like the play with Enable there as well, pushing forward. A few shots there, baited him out. Enable's going to find Hawkeye in the break now into Restaurant, a possibility here. Aches is playing his life so careful. Let's stay on board with him. He does have 22 interactions, more than anyone else in the lobby right now. But he's got to play careful. He's going to use his teammate for bait. And there it is. He's got to find this kill, and he will. That's going to be the streaks that he needs. Can he find the flamethrower? It would be an added bonus.
Nope. Not going to happen. He actually, I believe, would have earned it if his teammate let him push in first towards that hard point. I think that was Apathy with him, but a slight miscommunication there will at least stop Aches from earning that final streak. Nameless and Enable now both getting involved in the kill feed as EG look to continue to expand on this lead. They're perfectly set up for these next 20 seconds, and you see right there, 1 yellow arrow spawning out. That's Vortex. It's a split spawn for Epsilon. Do EG pick up on this? It doesn't appear so as of yet. They will know now as they see 1 sprinting down the middle street that, hey, something's up. We've got to go. They still haven't hit it out quite yet. EG, if they break here, Momo, they will go up by, I'm sure, 100 seconds.
Yeah, and they do have streaks to use if they need, but this is going to be a big kill. Apathy sneaking through. Can he find the second?
No.
That's a game changer, and we're going to see EG take the spawns, take the points, and EG can run.
And look at the slang now, Momo. Every player on a streak of some sort, every player now positive, and the score reflects it. It's as simple as that. Every single time we saw Epsilon stay close in this game, it's when they had a setup they wanted. Once EG start playing more of the fundamentals of hardpoint, Epsilon have just started to fall more and more behind.
Yeah, and this is difficult here because the one thing I do feel Epsilon may do that other teams won't is they may get a little bit tunnel vision. They may go 1 by 1, single file. It's not the way to break a hardpoint. And like a... Oh my goodness, that's not going to help anyone. But Epsilon, I hate to rule them out of this, but I think they are a team which can tilt. They are a team that can feed off momentum, and right now they're getting beat badly.
And I mentioned, you know, if they do wind up breaking here, it should be about a 100-second difference. It's going to be 90. Epsilon did contest for about 10 seconds on that one, but here come the streaks. Fighter pilot first. No one really to follow up too much off of it as of yet. The closest player will be Nameless, but little does he know. Yeah, they're still spawning back street, pal. That's going to do nothing for EG. They needed more, at least help on that push if they wanted to make something happen, but thankfully for them, they still have more streaks to spare. Now it's time for a glide bomb. That'll be a kill on the Vortex in the hard point. 1 player pushing in for EG. Nameless will die.
Yeah, I'm not sold on the first fighter pilot there. The position of EG wasn't great. They couldn't capitalize on it. They couldn't go for spawns. They've now invested, and keep this in mind, 2 glide bombs and a fighter pilot, and they've gamed out absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
0.
No, it's a good point. I mean, this is Epsilon's chance now to come back in this game from a 90-second difference, which will now go down to about 40. And EG have burned 3 of their streaks. I mean, Momo, I'll go out and say I think that was the best-case scenario for that hard point.
Yeah, it couldn't have been any better. And I will put the blame almost on EG. I think it's a bit of a sloppy streak usage there. The first glide bomb, not necessarily terrible, but apart from the others, it was the positioning of the rest of the EG players. I mean, you've got to think as well, you know, they were in maybe a bit of momentum-based hype. You know, they were just destroying everything. They weren't even needing the streaks. But we do see Epsilon take down the parking lot, and we're going to see Evil Genius bound back. They may not even need the streaks here. Enable's on a bit of a tear with the FG.
Yeah, they know Hawkeye, the last player up now, is in top middle building. I love how they've at least begun to push out this lane. Nameless doesn't get either, but they are both tagged up. Should be easy cleanups for Aches if they do challenge. There's 1. Second player there, not going to happen. Epsilon at least break on in, but again, 70-second difference. Oh, Momo, it's got to be frustrating for Epsilon fans. You know, you see your team, again, have a decent start to this game, but then the gun skill of EG just shines through.
It really does. Now, I'm going to be a little bit harsh on EG. This could have been a lot worse. They should have won this a lot better, a lot more, should I say. Do they need it? Not right now. Is there room for improvement? Absolutely. But have EG improved? Yes. EG are looking much okay.
You're gassing them up about how much better they look as Nameless just
torches one of his teammates. But Apathy still looking strong. 244 and counting. An Evil Genius, they should take map number 1 right here, right now, by 100 points. Near enough, and look at Apathy. He's getting hyped. Day 1, game 1 for them.
Yes, he is getting real excited there. They're all kind of laughing. I think they had some fun in that game. Apathy turned up towards the end, but even statistically, Apathy was the quietest one on his team there, and that's not something you say too often when you got a Slayer like him on the lineup. Epsilon, they struggle just like I think they were kind of expected in their opening map. But as Dave said, even he's not confident in this team from New Orleans, which is just a rough scenario to find yourself in.
Yeah, it's really difficult. And again, you pointed out at the very start of this series that you don't look at either of these teams maybe making top 4.
Yeah.
So this is most definitely maybe one of their easier game modes, you know. So, not game modes, teams to play, if you like. There's got a lot more competition to come up. And if you're losing this badly to a team of EG's kind of current status, you've got to really worry for Epsilon.
But again, though, the thing about EG is I think that they just needed time to figure themselves out. They've now got it down a little bit more, I believe. They do what they need to do to qualify for the league back at New Orleans.
Yeah.
Wasn't pretty, but they got it done. and now they have their chance to play with the best in the world, day in and day out, and improve. Again, their whole life now is Codwell here.
And that's what they've lacked more than anything. You know, within the European scene, they've not got the practice that they wanted. You know, some of the teams, you know, are simply saying, we don't want to play against Epsilon. We're way too good for them right now. We want to play against the best competition, and Epsilon, I feel, it's that snowball effect of you're not being good enough to play the top teams, you're not going to get better. They've got the skill, they've got the players and the talent for sure to be in the CWL Pro League, and I'm glad they're here. But you look at players that have had so much success, Dave, Vortex, Hawkey as well, all three of that core three.
Yeah. Great
players.
I haven't been able to watch much of either of these teams so far in the CWL 2018 season. For EG, I'm actually just wondering what their setups wind up being in S&D. I mean, for the times that they've been at events, they obviously went through the open bracket for the first one. Second one just didn't look that great. You know, or sorry, swap that around. Either way, I'm just looking forward to seeing, you know, what they bring out in Search and Destroy, what strategies they have. What I really did like from the last series was some of the kind of setup smoke plays brought out from our opening match of the day, especially on Ardennes Forest near that A site. We'll see if it happens again. Envy looked very good on this map earlier on, and a lot of it came down to the teamwork and coordinated strategies they brought out on offense.
I go back 2 years ago to, again, this core 3 minus Josh, and they were so aggressive. They're that team where you're like, why are you all running down the middle with SMGs? And it worked. I think they've got to play more calculated. They've got to be able to adapt. We saw Unilad struggle to adapt on the Search and Destroy against LG. If Epsilon can adapt, I want to give them a little bit more hope, a little bit more credit than maybe they're getting right now. For me, Epsilon are that team like Mindfreak last week. Just get a map under your belt. Get some confidence.
Who's better, Epsilon or Vitality?
Right now, I'd say it's pretty much even. But who are the better 4 players? I'd look at Epsilon. Vitality for me, though, they have that teamwork and chemistry locked down. If they played right now, I'm picking Vitality.
Wow. That's a statement in and of itself. I think they're going for Nathan right off the bat. The nade hits him. He's one shot. There's the kill. Again, love the aggression, especially when it's Apathy doing it. No follow-up, though, after that first blood, which I'm actually surprised to see. As the smoke has got Enable in towards cabin, next focus will be eliminating the player on this back rock.
And they do know his bomb has gone down, and that player will be eliminated, Jack. And look at Vortex right at the back, pinned down, pinned back. Not going to answer back, and EG coming out very hot. The bomb yet to be picked up. Dave last alive. Will be spotted, will be taken down. EG, that was quite clean. Very impressed from them, and I like the way that they were set up there.
Apathy was fearless down middle. I mean, maybe I'd like to see a little bit more health, not health, on him in middle once he gets that first blood. A little bit more aggression from his teammates in Fire Alley to push towards A once he's at least caused that distraction. But either way, a good round overall for EG, and 3 kills to Nameless's name with that FG42. What do Epsilon do now? Looks like it's going to be a smoke strat, middle map. They're going to try to cut off one of these sight lines and make a play based off that.
Yeah, this doesn't surprise me. Fast play. This kind of surprised me. The fact that they've stopped and they've not committed here. Dave finds the first, and this is where we're going to see the entrance going in for Epsilon. Hawkey, he's going to strike down Dave, who's just given himself 2 kills. A bit of a misplay, but Epsilon bomb down, 3v2, should be around. How are EG going to get back into this one?
Of course, it's their guy on the streak. It's like, oh, you're going to team kill someone, you have to team kill a guy that just got 2. Hawkeye with a second of the round. Now, we will see. Oh,
this is tough.
and Aches knows that.
just trying to find one. It'd be great if we could find Hawkeye. Not going to happen, though. And does get cleaned up there. We are going to see Epsilon answer the back. And for me, that was the first blood, the initial kind of coming in from Dave. Finds the second. And Hawkeye rewards him with the team kill. Not something you'll see very often.
So, I'm trying to figure out what the goal of that smoke in middle was. Is to cause a distraction and frantic
As I said,
reaction?
kind of the aggressive kind of playstyle of Epsilon, their S&D, it wouldn't surprise me if all 4 players ran down the middle with SMGs. For me, it's they're trying to get the smoke and then get control of that B-bomb site, but it kind of, I don't know whether a stun came in or a grenade that just kind of halted it for a second. You see the aggressive on the defense once again. Vortex kicking things off with the first blood, but will be taken down. Oh my goodness, Dave ripping the head straight off of Nameless there. And again, Epsilon, they do have that numerical advantage.
You love to see that if you're an Epsilon fan, and they've actually decided to retake from middle, it appears. So I think Aches, did Aches spot him? It doesn't look like it. Yeah, Aches gets fried right there. Unable all by himself. EG come out hot in round 1, and then since then have fallen flat.
Nice team shot there coming in from Nathan and Dave.
I love how they just have not had Hawkeye move at all. He's a statue. Look. And it's going to pay off. That's an easy gunfight. No way Enable gets the kill there. I mean, if you fight that gunfight 1,000 times, Enable should win it 0. That's how good that cover is for people at home.
Yeah, full body exposed. Hawkeye, he's just got his beady little eyes over that wooden panel. And will find himself another round.
Remember, we don't play with FMJ allowed in our competitive rule set, so running, oh, why doesn't he just throw on FMJ and, you know, shoot him right through that? That is no longer possible, as that was banned earlier this year.
Look at this again. Smoke, stun, aggression. This is Nathan, this is Epsilon, and this is what they love to do. It's non-stop, fast-paced play, and it's paid off for them. 2 players go down, they've got full control of A, and they should be around in the bag.
Apathy at least saw the one cross, but Hawkeye should have eyes on him.
I love Hawkeye's position here. FG sat back, doesn't need to be aggressive. He can just sit here and trade.
35 seconds left. Epsilon should win this round 10 out of 10 times. So you can see that angle being held. They know at least one's in the first hard point. Nameless will have to find a different way to enter towards this site.
And again, Hawkeye, just giving them time. A crucial player, maybe not picking up the kills this round, but he's going to give them enough time to secure it, and that is going to be another round to Epsilon. Search and Destroy is looking good. However, you've got to take into consideration, was EG's S&D ever great? Was it? It wasn't something that stood out to me. However...
But I will say, how does EG adapt? You know, that now that they are seeing this aggression, because they haven't played Epsilon much, you know. I don't know how much studying they're going to do with their S&D, if any, at that, but now you've seen the aggression. How do you react to it?
I mean, you can fight fire with fire and go full out aggression, or you can try and anticipate it, set up, and it looks like Apathy's trying to go very aggressive, much like the round that they did win. But it's not going to pay off just for now. He is into A, should be able to find Hawkeye, and he will do. Trade things out, and they've got full control of A. And the crazy thing is...
That's a round-saving kill.
Apathy's got the bomb as well, so he can just jump on A bomb site straight away. It's number 2 who needs to stay alive. It's Aches. And just like that, he doesn't only stay alive, he makes the kill.
Yeah, and he reads the play like perfectly, expecting Vortex to push through the site. Expect Dave to just sit back and play his exit kills here. Essentially, an exit kills when people begin to leave the bomb site area to avoid getting blown up, where he can maybe kill one of these players and earn himself the fighter pilot and glide bomb, but he will go nowhere near trying to attempt to retake the site by himself. Here comes App. Oh, he spots Apathy. Apathy cannot challenge this fight. He needs to stay alive. If they're going to go, they all need to kind of shoot him at once, and it looks like it's exactly what EG want to do. Apathy's got to fall back. He misses this flank, and...
Oh, that's timing. 5 seconds, he's going to kill him. He's got him, and that is that's great play from EG.
Yeah.
Stops the score streaks.
And biggest part of that is Apathy just staying alive, right? Apathy gets tagged up, falls back almost instantly. Because he stays alive, they do not feed the streak on over towards Dave. One of those examples, Momo, where the entire game has changed now. EG know and have peace of mind, hey, no one's on a streak, no one we have to worry about. They know they've got players who have shown some likes. Aches, you know, started this game 0-3, now even at 3-3. Now, how do they stop the aggression? That's the biggest question of all.
Here we go. They're outnumbered for sure here, but grenades and stuns going in. Apathy, he's getting the hell out of dodge there, and we're going to see Epsilon take control of the B site so dominantly. There's no streaks in hand. If they can get the bomb down, they have that number advantage again. You look at this, and you've got to favor this for an Epsilon round.
So 6 rounds, 5 first bloods for Epsilon.
Interesting. Nathan still rocking that smoke. A distraction play down middle. And Nathan now has that PPSH up close and personal. And he doesn't need to challenge. He's just anticipating the push. A player like Nathan can really draw out players and go for trades.
Everyone just playing their shoulder peeks. Easy trades. Nameless by himself. Nameless dead. Epsilon recover 4-2. And again, an all-out assault towards the site. They had B controlled in, what, the opening 12 seconds?
I think Nathan has just set a new record for the closest player to the screen.
I didn't even see. He's really close.
His nose is basically touching that.
Can we get a shot at Nathan, please? Maybe after this round? I want to see just how close this player
It's the fact these players are... maybe it was the fact that Vortex was almost leaning back as well to try and get the fist bump in. We'll see that a little later. Right now, Epsilon have bigger things to focus on, and it's actually bagging themselves the first map of their Division B run.
Mabel, they know that this player has been favoring playing towards this cabin side of Fire Alley, but oh gosh, there's a first blood for Aches, the second one of the game for EG. Now they need to convert this round if they want any chance in this game.
That's going to be tough timing for Nameless.
I don't get it.
Pushing in FG in hand, it's difficult, questionable decisions, but we're going to see a 3v3 stuns coming in as well. Aches, he's going to find his second of the round, and with 50 seconds, look at Nathan. He is out of there. And Hawkeye, he's going to pick off another. Nathan does go down. An all-important 1v1. Okay, ambitious grenade.
Oh,
tags him.
Will Aches read this correctly?
Does he just run straight to us?
Oh, see, he's got mountain on. That's the key thing here.
Hawkeye does not.
Wow, this is going to work out perfectly. Watch, the second Hawkeye goes to check this site. Look, nothing, and the bomb has been planted. That's got to be frustrating. This is, again, a game-saving scenario. Aches gets this kill. He's one off streaks. He's got to back up. Hawkeye's got him tagged. Oh, my goodness.
The problem here is Hawkeye's got to attack, and he's got that machine pistol. You see this. Oh, the reload. That's difficult. And the headshot coming in. Hawkeye not only gets the third kill, he's going to get the defuse. He's going to get closer to the streaks. Of course, EG will know that, but they're 5-2 up, and there he is. He's very close to the screen.
Hawkeye read every single challenge there from Aches like a book. Aches really doesn't shoulder peek there. His goal with both of those engagements was to actually get in a fight, where, you know, a lot of players in that scenario would shoulder peek, give themselves a little bit of information, try to see if they can kind of spot the player. There, Aches just goes for a challenge, and Hawkeye's already pre-aiming both places he goes to. Epsilon now 1 round away from tying the series 1-1, and there's another first blood. And
I like that. Not afraid to change things, even though...
0-7 for Enable, by the way.
Things are going well. Wow, I completely missed that. 0-7. Social media will be jumping on board with that one, as always. But a 60-second difference can change the game. We've got a very aggressive push coming in from Apathy. He's going to find one, and that's actually bomb, and he'll know it.
Apathy, in just some moments of the game, it's almost like he decides he just wants to start like taking over with a playmaking type decision. Right there is a perfect example. 3 versus 2. Vortex and Nathan to try to secure this game for their squad.
Nathan still having a sniper, and he's showing his class here as he can find 2, but he's in a 1v2 now. The bomb is down. He could find a second. This could be the ace if he can pull it off. Oh! Okay.
1 versus 1.
Okay.
For the ace, for the game win.
And he's at A. Aches is at A, sat in the cabin. He's almost anticipating the rotation.
Honestly,
he's actually going to go for it.
Aches could catch terrible timing here. Oh, he doesn't see him. I thought Aches might go and move sights, but nope. Stays there. Patience pays off. Wow, Nathan almost gets it done.
That's one of those where Nathan's thinking, why didn't I just check that corner?
Yeah.
It would have taken me a quarter of a second.
Yep.
Yeah. But you didn't. you know, sometimes...
Oh, man, yeah. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Right now I'm reacting to how close he's sitting to his screen. That cannot be good for your health.
However, he's showing it's good for his sniper shot. And Aches and Nameless are looking to push this to around 11. One goes down, the second will not, and Hawkeye left in a 1v3. Apathy will be working that bomb to get it down as well. Aches looking for his third of the round. And now EG, 2 rounds very, very quickly on the bounce here. Gives them a little bit of fire.
A little bit of fire, indeed. Some well-timed nades there on the site. Catch the players getting aggressive. What do EG do on defense? It's never been a question for me on offense. It is a question on defense. Do they fight fire with fire? Epsilon tries something crazy, and EG just has to kind of make a play to stay in this.
Enable is still 0-7.
Okay, so it looks like this is going to be an A play from Epsilon. Mid-map and A development. And the stun hits both players at fire tank. That stops the push almost automatically, and there's a first blood from Aches.
There's the second from Apathy. Epsilon seem to be crumbling here. And you know how you said, how do they adapt? That is how they use the stuns, they use their timing, and they use their positioning. Evil Genius looking to push a round 11 out of this one.
Yeah, good luck with that. He's just going to run away. And Aches keeps challenging this fight because he's playing around earning one of these streaks for the final round. Man, imagine if Epsilon don't pick up on the fact that Aches is now, you know, 1 kill off these streaks and he earns a fighter pilot for round 11 and none of them amounting on. GG.
And you know what, with this positioning, he very well can. And he'll be calling out to his teammates right now. He'll be saying, let me get this final kill. No, let me push forward. Because you get this kill in the final round, it's tough. And Nameless, he's backing off.
Yep.
He wants Aches to get the kill.
And that's why Aches is sprinting forward right now, looking for this, trying to hunt.
Apathy's willing to bait out, I think.
100%.
He's willing to tie.
Look.
He's not even killing him.
Oh my gosh!
Apathy has just said, kill me. Kill me.
They've got to know something's going on.
Oh my goodness.
They finally just do it. No, Aches never got it. They finally just accepted it.
They were like, screw it.
Look.
Nameless, he's like, you know what, Aches, you're not getting it. I'm killing him. Because Dave goes around that corner, takes down Aches, and you're in a stinky situation.
Imagine. Now, here's the thing.
Dave thought
were those couple kills enough to keep Epsilon on defense? Like, did it make any defense or offensive score differences?
I'm not sure, but Dave must have been like, what are these fools doing?
Yeah, right?
Why are they running at me?
So Epsilon will be on offense, okay?
Enable does find his first kill as well, so we're going into round 11.
No streaks, though, for Aches. And here come the nades. This is the take opportunity for Epsilon. They don't connect with anything. First player's got to be backed up. He's one shot. And now EG know, hey, this is a B-type play. What do they do to respond?
And the thing is, Aches is all the way at 8, so he's not going to get that first kill, which is going to give them streaks.
Nope.
I don't even see the streaks coming in because this game is decided right here, right now. Apathy is
Aches gets
down.
killed.
Aches finds the kill, and this is where we're going to see the score streak come in.
He just naded from across the map.
Oh my goodness. That is what you call a Kobe. Does it find any further? He's going to find one. Don't find anything, but all the intel is there. The glide bomb is in his back pocket. It's a 2v3. He can't let the bomb go down.
And he also doesn't want to die with the glide bomb to be used. Yeah, he's going to call that in right away. He's going to spot where every single player is and call it out right away to enable. Hawkeye lives through both streaks.
Enable is in the war zone here. He's going to find the first 2v2.
And now he sees Hawkeye on the site. He needs Aches to push forward. They know where both players are. This absolutely favors EG, but he dies. He dies. And now Hawkeye's got this cover bomb. Oh, EG, you should be winning this round 10 times over.
And like that, Epsilon, out of nowhere, should have clutched this up. Dave's in a great position. Aches is not. He's going to be caught out in Epsilon. That is a very, very big moment for Epsilon. We, of course, saw every single second, the score streaks, the timings. For me, when Enable was in U or Ruins, he was waiting for Aches. He was too slow. He was too far back under that bridge. And Aches will be the first one to be disappointed with that. He'll be upset.
Outside of that aid kill, which was kind of the highlight to at least keep EG in that round, the rest of it, quite unfortunate for EG. 2 streaks used, nothing to show for it. You know, Enable makes it the 2v2. then tries to challenge that gunfight. If Aches is 3 steps faster, he gets a free 2-piece from the player on bomb and the player in the field. In the end, though, Epsilon will win the game and tie up the series 1-1. Can they keep the momentum going, or will EG show up again in the respawns? Next, we're heading into CTF. The battle of EU versus NA continues. Do not go anywhere. This is the CWL Pro League, presented by PlayStation 4. Division B. It's been saucy so far here on day 1. Epsilon have now tied the series 1-1 after an intense round 11 clutch. The 2 streaks from Aches was not enough to swing it in EG's favor, and you gotta think, Momo, if that fighter pilot kills off Hawkeye in the close ruins on EG's side, that's basically a round win for Evil Geniuses and a game victory for the NA squad.
Yeah, especially when 3 players, such close proximity. You got a glide bomb, you got a fighter pilot as well. The fact that Epsilon actually dodged that was quite impressive in itself. Again, Aches in that position where it's only him and his teammate's stuck in ruins. He did the right thing calling it in, but it just didn't work out for him, and Epsilon, they maybe get a little bit lucky, but I will say they played it well.
They did, and Epsilon, with the amount of first bloods they had in that game, they really should have taken it. I believe it was like 8-3 in the end. Either way, EG, they smoke them in map 1 hardpoint, then drop the S&D in game 2. Now we'll go to London Dock CTF, and Momo, I'm going to ask you another question straight up. Epsilon, CTF, what are your thoughts on them?
Like you said before, Jack, we've not really seen as much of this team as we'd like to. Obviously, myself missed out on New Orleans, didn't get to see them there. And we know their performance has been very, very shaky, to say the least.
Yeah.
The one thing I will say with Epsilon is CTF will benefit players like Vortex and Dave, those kind of fast, aggressive players. And London Docks as well, a map which I think will favor them as well. But for me, all eyes are on Apathy. He's kind of the game changer right now, and he's the one which he's going to fall first. It's going to be Hawkey and Dave to strike as Hawkey does find his second. Enable will reveal his location, and Epsilon, they'll be pushing forward right away now. An early cap would be brilliant. I'm going to see Enable on your screen, FG42 in hand. Trading things out here as Vortex takes down 8, but on the defense, it is Evil Genius.
Yeah, look at Enable just trying to hold this angle. Awkward gunfight with the FG42. This is where you'd like to see Enable with the FG. Is in the back of his spawn. 2 players peek at once. That's a beautiful gunfight win. Thankfully, Aixo, right off the respawn, is able to at least get involved and slow down the first player pushing, but Apathy jump challenges this corner. The man's playing at a different pace than the rest of his team, it seems. Flag out, flag pulled. Saving grace for EG as they get these low spawns, and that nade will give it away right away.
Oh, I like this play. He backs off. Nathan tags him up, and he'll be looking for his help from his teammates to finish this kill, and he'll get it. Hawkey there and waiting. There is one player. It's number 7, and he is taken down. It's Apathy there.
Wow.
Finding the double as well, and a very strong start for Epsilon.
Yeah, very strong. You got Nathan, 4 streak, fully streaked out. 5-1 from Hawkey. Dave at 4-2. That's the best start you can ask for if you're an Epsilon fan. Off the break of this map, they're already rallying another flag. EG, it seems like they're just not shooting back right now, Momo. I think they're like 5-15 right now. As Nathan snaps on both. 6-0. One final player in Cole as well. That's a 2-0 start in the opening 140 seconds.
Nathan showing what he's capable of with a sniper in S&D, and
what
now...
What the hell did I just say? 140 seconds? Sorry to cut you off.
I no idea. but honestly, most of the time I don't, so it's fine. 3 plays go down for Epsilon, make it 4 as now the flag is out. There is streaks, and it's for Nathan and Wayne to see if when he spawns, he's now up. Is it worth investing? I wouldn't think so. Maybe cut your losses here, take the 1-0 advantage, and try regain.
That's a cap. But look at Enable. Sneaky, sneaky. Nathan. Oh my gosh.
Don't let him do that.
How did he even get weak? Flag pulled. Enable's with another. He's got to watch his beer stairs. Actually, no. Vortex went towards water. He gets at least 2. Hawkey's got 1 more. It's a 1v1. Enable versus Hawkey. Enable gets it. He's fully streaked now. And now they're going to call the glide bomb, but this shouldn't hit him.
Oh, it does. It curls its way in there. We are going to see it change hands, and it's going to go straight in for a 2-2.
Is that the most... is that not the most Epsilon thing of all time?
That glide bomb?
Just that sequence of events.
Yeah.
A flawless start, 2 sets of full streaks. Things are looking brilliant. And now EG cap, not only 2 flags even faster, but have earned streaks of their own.
Yeah, I like what Epsilon's doing here. They're going aggressive, but communication needs to be up there because they've put the score streaks down. They're going to find a kill. It's going to be on his teammate. He's got the flag, and just like that, Apathy does find 2, but the flag is away. If he takes the cut right, and he can sneak his way through.
Brilliant route. Brilliant route. They realize 1 player spawned low. This will be a capture. 3-2, 5 caps in the opening 3.5 minutes.
That's incredible in itself. And again, it just summarizes for me the potential and also the flaws in both teams.
Oh.
And we could be seeing number 6 right here.
Oh, no. I think we will be, unless they call in the streak right away. Doesn't look like they'll bring out anything yet. That'll be a 6th capture in 4 minutes of gameplay. As we could be on pace for 15 caps.
Nice. Give it to me.
Right?
I want it. Aches is now pushing through the hole, and we do see Enable down low as well. Great positioning from EG. If Enable can clean up a couple of kills here, these streaks could be crucial going into the later stages, and he's just biding his time now, looking into barrels. Enable should find the first, maybe trade it out, as Apathy does fall, and now Enable trying to make a move.
Yeah, Enable with this FG. You don't typically expect him to be this far pushed up, but he was raining down hell in the spawn of Epsilon. Aches now the lone player trying to hold off his base, buys enough time for at least 2 teammates to come off spawn. Oh god, Vortex gets completely hit by a nade from Hawkey.
He's got to regain health, and he will do. Score streak's coming in, and we're going to see taken down, but on the flip side, Nathan's taken over. He's got that fighter pilot. The flag is in the hands of Vortex. We're going to see a fighter pilot on the other side. It's going to be Enable this time. He's going to catch Nathan. Nobody else, though. That flag, now he's starting to run. Apathy shuts it down for now. There is 2 players. Make it 1 alive. That's going to be Hawkeye. This should be a nice return.
Oh, I love this from Apathy. He just sprints right to the opposing team's base.
He just
tries to pull it out. No. Wait, no, he got it around the corner. And the stun hits as well. He should get out with this. Oh, no, he got hit by a stun, too. Ooh.
That's real tough. However, it's not over just yet. Enable does find the first. That's going to be the round. So much deep breath, size, emotion into this game already. We're only at halftime, Jack.
I know. This has been an awesome CTF. These are the ones that I love, man. These are the CTF games that I thoroughly do enjoy casting. You saw right there, it was almost about to be extra time, but thankfully for Epsilon, they get the melee kill and the return in that final moment to reset the flag in 4 second half. 3-3.
We're going to kick things off, and for me and for you guys at home, I just want to see more of this. Nameless is maybe in the first engagement here with Vortex. Stun connects. Apathy taking down Hawkeye. Vortex actually wins that gunfight there, even though he was stunned.
Energetic is such a great class setup for Apathy to have. It just works to his strengths. He's someone that always kind of sprints and stops. Because of how quick draw works in this game, it benefits you as a submachine gun player to kind of be at your hip fire and then aim in and snap on the player. So if you watch how Apathy plays, he's always kind of sprinting, stopping, sprinting, stopping, sprinting, stopping, especially around corners. You'll see him take almost every corner, walking with hip fire right out of a sprint. And Energetic kind of lets him get that sprint going just a little bit quicker.
Enable still rocking this FG. He's had a strong start at 17-9. I say strong start, a strong map is what I'm talking about. However, it is all tied up. There's only 4 minutes left, and we're definitely seeing a slower side.
I mean, his finger must hurt so much from how much he just like kind of sprints in, sprints out, sprints in, sprints out. Look at him.
It's almost like a stutter.
Yeah. He takes every corner. He just takes every corner, you know, unscoped, ready to kind of snap on in.
Pre-fire comes in onto Nathan there, still tied at 3-3 with 3 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock. And again, it's just a little bit more careful. One flag could determine the rest of this game. Do I think it will? Absolutely not. This is big. Epsilon now can fight their way out the base and start a bit of aggressive push here. They can take control of barrels.
Dave has a nade too if he wants to throw it towards this back area. He's stunned. That stun actually hit Nameless too. 3 minutes left till overtime. Who will get the next flag? So it looks like this side has slowed down just a little bit, Momo.
It really has. The streaks have slowed down. There's nothing crazy going on. Battling for that map control, as it will go in favor of EG. They're going to take control of fire. Leading the squad is Nameless. And there we go. Snapshot finds one. Dave goes down. Can Nameless get out of the flag? He's in a great position. However, it will be transferably number 7. Apathy closest to the flag. Can he grab it? He's going for the kill. He'll get it, and that's 3 down. He finds 2 kills. He's got his teammates supporting. Dave, not in a great position. I love how the flag has gone down to Waterside there.
Brilliant. Brilliant stuff. Flag captured. EG 4-3. That 1v1 gunfight win sums up CTF right there, you know? That 2-piece that Apathy gets, if Nathan kills him, he holds off the base, and it's still a tied game. Apathy wins the gunfight, drops 1 shot, but because he got the kill, he's able to run the flag out, and because of that, he's now brought his team the lead. And 2 more kills from Enable will put him at 25-11, a 7 streak and 2 streaks to his name.
Yeah, 25 kills, over triple the amount of 8s right now. Currently sat at 7 and 19, a real mix of performances from the Evil Genius squad. The flags are still at base, and now we're reaching 92nd. Lovely play from Apathy. This is where he excels. He's on a 4-kill streak. He's got streaks for his team, and he's going to get this flag out the base.
I just heard Nameless begin yelling, behind you fire, behind you fire, behind you fire. Gets the call-outs, they turn around, engage the gunfight. Now with the counter pull, this might be the last hope for Epsilon in this game. They should be able to get this one out and into lights.
That's great stuff from Nathan. Takes down Apes. The glide bomb doesn't pay off for them. And again, both flags are out. Nameless is waiting.
They've got him pinched.
Oh, he's grenaded him. That's great play. Vortex needs to find the second one. He needs to stay alive. He does. This is literally a lone wolf effort. Finally goes down. The flag return will come in. Now it's all up to Nathan. Let's hop on board with the flag carrier, and just like that, it changes hands. There's one player behind him. That should seal the deal with 50 seconds left, Jack.
Well,
uh-oh.
Not yet. Not yet. It's up to Aches. And Aches, 2 of his 10 kills come in the most clutch of the entire map. Right there, stop the pull. Now with 40 seconds left, EG up by 2. Everyone coming off spawns. The player who really went big second side has to be Apathy. 3 captures to his name.
And now he's going to put the streaks down here just to stop any type of a push from Epsilon. And with 20 seconds left, the time is ticking, and Evil Genius find a second map as Namus finds 2 kills. And a strong showing from both teams really in the first half, but the second half was all Evil Genius.
Apathy, the clutch engagement victories, let his team cap those flags, and now EG will be 1 map away from starting off their CWL Division B run at a perfect 1-0 start. I will say, again, they've got to be kicking themselves for that Game 2 in that round 11. But it's behind them now. They've got themselves another hard point coming out of this one, I believe, will be on London Docks again. I think the last 3 maps of the series are London Docks.
I believe you're right with that one. But I will say, they've got LG at the end of the day. So starting off with a victory against Epsilon, you know, would put them in the right mood.
Would that basically be going from the quote-unquote easiest matchup to the toughest matchup you can have in Division B?
Yes.
It's interesting first day for EG.
And if EG somehow lose this series, that doesn't bode well. That is a difficult time. They need to come in, they need to clean this one out. Whether it's in Game 5, potentially. But if EG do win, it will put them in the right mindset to face LG for the last game of the day. But of course, that comes a little bit later. EG, just 1 map away from finding their first win.
Well, Evil Geniuses, so far in the respawns, have looked quite solid. They won the hard point by about 100 seconds. There in the CTF, other than a very hectic start to the game, you know, they do outscore their opponents 5-1 outside of the opening 90 seconds, if you think about it that way, right?
Yeah.
They finished the game winning 5-3, but 2 of those caps for Epsilon came off of a perfect rally in the opening couple minutes.
And it must be frustrating as well. Epsilon was sat there, they were 2-0 up after 90 seconds. They were like, oh, I mean, teams can win a whole 10-minute CTF 2-0.
Yeah.
And they're sat there after a couple of minutes thinking, okay, we got this, and then
2 sets of full streaks.
Oh, yeah, London Docks admittedly not great for streaks sometimes on a CTF map. You know, you see Arden Forest where you have a fighter pilot, you can basically just save your team. London Docks a little bit different.
Aches, rough map there, but was kind of... Yeah, we know, Pat. That one wasn't the best map, as he knows it too. Thankfully, he's got the red-headed freak Enable on his team alongside the crazy talented Call of Duty World Champion from 2016 player Apathy on his squad as well. They get the job done. Enable, a look there, and again, we did the highlight piece on him last year, but the one thumb just showed there on camera. Incredible talent. As if you don't know, you can go find that one.
Great piece.
On the MLG YouTube channel.
Really good insight to Enable as a person, a player, and everything in between. Nathan, just budge back a little bit.
It's really...
he's
Look
ready.
At my God.
When he fist bumps, he's got to turn around.
He's got to overextend his shoulder.
Where are you? Oh, got you.
I got you. That's more like what I'm used to seeing from like PC players, but
yeah,
for console, crazy to see him sat that close. Hey, if it works, you know what? He's the pro, I'm not. But what I do know is we're going to Game 4, London Docks, hard point. Can Epsilon force the Game 5 and win their first respawn game mode here in the CWL Pro League Division B?
I will say, social media and talent here and everyone, it was all predictions for EG. Every time. No one gave Epsilon just an ounce. I'm not sure. Do you deal with ounces, Jack? I'm not sure if you do, but never mind.
Yes, we have ounces.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
Okay. They didn't give an ounce to Epsilon winning. However, we've seen some promise from them. Let's see what they can do on the hard point. Enable still rocking that FG. We've seen what he can do already on the docks, and he's starting off strong.
On the docks. I like that. I'm going to use that from here on out.
Down at the docks.
These aren't the docks you want to be at, though. As
Why? Because they're in London? Is that what you're saying, Jack?
Exactly that. Not because it's the middle of a war zone. As players trade shots back and forth.
Oh, okay. You want to finish that one off? Nameless will find it, and Apathy picking up the second as the assist comes in for Nameless. I'm looking at those spawns, and it's this man, Enable, anchoring here at the back.
Wow, Hockey just got blessed by the gods. It's EG up by about 10 seconds. Let's go back over to Evil Genius's Paradox, and I want to go to an Astro Gaming listen in with the North American squad.
He ran right tree. He's red bus pushing up.
Oh, one's Old Hill. One is literally Old Hill.
I spawned tunnels.
I got Hill.
Whoa, FG Old Hill.
I need a gate.
Spawn here.
Gate one shot to nade. Gate one
I
shot
can
to
nade
nade.
the hill in 2 seconds.
I nade over Hill.
One more hill, Pat.
Hill.
Dead.
Nade.
One's gate.
Hit him with a nade. Their side.
Push.
He's lane prone gate, guys. He's gate. He push out. I spawn same back.
I tried to nade gate.
Two on me. I got one. Absolute behind the blue truck. Yo, he's on a streak. Nathan's on a streak. We gotta kill Nathan.
Push
I'm on the lights. Get wall bang.
He's weak. We can Hill, guys.
Lights. Nathan.
Gate dead.
He's there side lights.
Just rotate.
Nathan.
Yeah, I'm rotating. Yeah,
Nathan
he
got
has
some
it.
streaks.
He has it. It's all good.
Damn it. Alright,
This is a
rotate.
good hill if we can get in. We don't. It doesn't matter about.
It could be here. One could be here.
Framing. I'm nading the window.
One's gonna be a mismatch or something.
Oh, he flanked L. He's
Oh, no,
he's
one shot
the whole
up.
time.
One shot
He's
up. You
under
gotta
L1. I
shoot
spawned
him
tunnel.
from your side.
He's under L1. He's
I gotta watch our side.
Naded.
Vortex. I got naded
No,
too.
turn around there. Challenge.
Come on, Brett.
I'm coming bar. I'm coming bar.
Yeah, I'm gonna go mid,
I
actually.
think one's pitching sandbags.
Nading the window, Pat.
Welcome back to the docks. There as Nathan fully streaked out. You heard them calling out, we got to kill Nathan. We got to kill Nathan. Don't feed him streaks. Don't feed him streaks. They proceed to give him a 3-piece and full streaks.
They really do. Nathan having a good time, 10-3 right now. 40-point lead here, and Epsilon, as I said, in game number 1, very much a momentum-based team and a tilt-based team as well. Things go well.
Woo!
Continues to do so, and Nathan having a good start. Hawkey now find himself on a 6-kill streak. Is he going to find all 3? He's looking likely to. Not going to happen, though. Apathy will take the head clean off of Hawkey. Vortex now being shut down. Again, it's all Apathy.
Yeah, he's trying to do what he can to help on this retake. Finally, EG shows some life at this hard point, but the damage has been done. Multiple streaks earned, and the lead of about 45 seconds right now in favor of Epsilon. The scrap time will go to EG, but they do have a presence already in the new hard point at Fear.
That's a heavy stun as well. Good stuff from Nameless. Surprised he didn't jump out and challenge. He will do. And there you go. Nice 2 kills. Will secure him the hard point. He's going to run out. He's going to challenge as well. Yes, he is. Ambitious stuff. As Apathy finds his 4th kill streak.
I guess he was just baiting for Enable there, but you and I both saw that like, okay. Epsilon, though, they're up by about 20 seconds. We already did it with EG. Let's show some love to the European boys. Astro Gaming, listen in with Epsilon.
One more download docks. Download docks, 2 in the hill. Left side of the hill, X.
One bullet.
Got one more. He's down docks. He's still there around the red train. Left side of the hill. Weak. There's 2 in it. I needed the right.
He's got me. I got naded.
A weak. Got one front new.
We're looking for Enable.
L2 dead. Yeah, he was docks, nice. Got it again, help, one more.
Oh, that's 2. Still 2 at old.
Have you got mid? Have you got front, yeah?
One shot at old. He's nice. One more, same head glitch. I got the back. Yeah, push it, go on. Yeah, push it.
Remember Doc's alley, zoom in mid stairs on Pale.
I'm in docks.
Fire. Two of them.
Where are you, sir?
Got one.
Spawn download docks, one's at the back, there's one at the back.
Yeah, I'm coming for like a mid-cut side now.
At the stairs.
Mid dead.
At the back. I'll spawn kill him at the back.
Go fire.
He's on me.
Oh, no, stairs.
One at the back. One at the back.
Jumped off the stairs.
2 on the hill, 2 at the back.
I'm at the back now.
Kill his teammate. They spawn download docks, I think.
Docks dead.
Back still.
Your team killed.
I spawn coast Docks.
I'm nading hill.
At the back, dead at the back.
We can help.
Dead. Nice. Spawn underground.
Right.
So watch your left as well, Nick.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. He's
Push the right side of fire.
Go.
Trying to dodge on nades right now.
I'll push in with you, Bill.
I dodged. Got one. There's another one.
He's one dead.
Nice. Think about the rotations.
Ali, nameless weak.
Pushing us out.
Free challenge, one bullet.
Think about the rotation too.
Red train dead. One's got to be barrels on me. I think one's
Enable.
One shot.
There's 2 on you. They jumped down low on you.
Got one more.
Got him.
Nice.
Go.
No. Went in barrels.
There's 3 of me.
I'm nading barrels.
Side.
I got 2 out here.
I'm coming to help you with this guy.
Mid-cut.
I got stuck with my nade.
I'm pushing this guy's table.
Yeah. Two of them. I got one. I spawned behind the barrels. They spawned behind us.
Yeah,
They're gonna be mid-cut.
I'm going mid-cut now.
Nice mid-cut, Dave. Mid-cut behind you.
Fire weak.
Spawn down
Two
docks.
fire.
Spawn down docks.
Two fire.
pushing fire now.
He's on mid steps.
One more. Dead, one more. Steps, weak.
Hawkey doing everything he can for Epsilon. You can hear just how frantic some of those call-outs were. Nathan still with these streaks to his name, but Momo the lead in favor of EG. Biggest takeaway for you at the end of the first rotation of Hills?
Well, I mean, Epsilon, they started so strong. They had all the streaks in the bag. Hawkey is typically doing what he's been doing for the past 2 years, putting huge numbers up. But again, it's not equaling the points that it should do. And this is where I think that Epsilon have the talent, but they're not capitalizing on kind of the great players that they actually are. EG, you look across the board, you know, everyone but Enable negative, and they're sitting pretty in the lead. But how long will it last now is the question. Here we have the streaks.
Fighter pilot already called on in. That will be Aches pushing towards Hawkey, which will force players to look for him and fire. That two-piece from Aches will thwart this push almost by itself. Does spot Hawkey challenging towards that ladder room. Enable's gonna have his hands full, and wow, Hawkey just shredded him there with the headshot.
Yeah, Hawkey's on fire. 25 and 15, great stuff so far. And Nathan's gonna pick up a nice two-piece, of course, calling in that streaks. And there's still 30 seconds here left, Jack, on this main street. And they're looking to capitalize on every single second. Hawkey is still going.
He's just snapping. He's not missing from everything we've seen. Let's try to show
team kills.
Yeah.
2 team kills there for EG.
And there, those 2 team kills, plus the fact that Hawkey was holding that back area, should do exactly what it did, and that's force EG to begin to rotate. The lead now over to Epsilon. Absolutely still within reach, though, if you're an EG fan.
Yeah, Vortex, I like the way that he pushed forward, baits back. Now seen one. No, he didn't see him. Now it's just us with the X-ray vision.
How did Hawkey just get in here?
Love that position in there. Hawkey, can he turn and burn? Nameless goes down. And he just seems like he's dancing around the docks here, using this barrel in front of him to his advantage. Finally goes down by the grenade of Nameless. Still, though, streaks in the hands of some of the boys of Epsilon.
I'm almost certain that every single one of his deaths has come to nades. No one can outshoot Hawkey right now, it feels like.
29 and 17. Fantastic stuff. However, we look at Evil Genius. They broke through, and there's still 30 seconds left here down at the docks. That should be a kill. It will be for Nameless.
And that's full streaks off one gunfight win. Hawkey, another two-piece there. It just never ends. Dude, he is going off right now.
Yeah, he's that individual talent which, you know, he can just turn it on and he can go crazy. He's doing that right now. Nathan's having a great game as well. Dave and Vortex sat at 15 and 24. Not great. You know, the inconsistency sometimes of Epsilon will punish them. But they are in the lead. It might only be 5 points. They've got the spawns. And they could be pushing it to a game 5, Jack.
Oh, it's absolutely reasonable with the pressure they're seeing right now towards the hard point. Enable does kill Hawkey. Here comes the flood of EG, and the entire kill feed goes yellow. As Enable's the last one alive, he continues to try to just play his life, force these spawns out, and he's doing just that. EG have a timing window they've got to go right now.
Oh my goodness. Hawkey just keeps on killing. Look at that kill feed. 35 and 21.
If he stays at this pace, he could beat the record.
He really could. You know, we're sat at 169 to 157. He finds a second. Can he find a third? Hawkey, what are you doing? This man is, he's hungry, and he is eating Evil Genius alive right now. 2 minutes still on the clock, but the points, it's about a 15-point difference.
How many more? He's got 11 more kills than second in the lobby. Insane numbers. A minute plus in the hard point as well. There's 39. One more for 40. Keep going, my friend. Break this record.
He's going to be taken down by Nameless. Does Hawkey have streaks? He's got a minute on the clock. He doesn't, so that's not going to assist, but I think his teammates do. There's going to be one player in the back. Hawkey just running into a corner there. Oh, it's the streaks came in, trying to get some cover. Evil Genius do take back the control here, down by the crane. Strong stuff from Enable.
There you see Hawkey die again. EG, both times in this hill so far, Momo, they have definitely outclassed Epsilon in holding the majority this time.
185 to 185. We've got a tie game here. So far, this is nice from Evil Genius. They're holding strong. Vortex and Nathan do find 2, but Apathy answers right back, and the hill is still in control of Evil Genius. And Apathy, a big 3-piece. Nameless is on a streak as well. They're working towards those score streaks.
I just heard Apathy scream at the top of his lungs after that 3-piece. He's getting fired up now. That's 6 straight deaths for Hawkey, as he still has not hit 40. 208 to 185. Apathy has begun to snap as well on a 4th streak.
Really is the game changer. Hawkey suddenly slips off and unable to pick up those kills. And now Vortex looks like he's going to be taken shot in the back. Ult teammate comes in. Hawkey spotted, finds Nameless. And this is where score streaks are going to affect the game. 200 to 208, Jack. This is going down to the wire.
Unable to spend so much time fighting Hawkey. Gets the help there from Apathy as well. 8-second difference. EG just trying to stay control of these lower dock side. Will they earn these full streaks from Apathy? It doesn't appear so as of yet.
I'm thinking about the next rotation. EG have done it perfectly here. They're backed up at the right time.
Wow.
They have the spawns, and this time it's not Enable. It's Apathy and Aches who are grounding this team. Vortex is going to be traded out, and this is perfect for EG.
Yeah, and if he juggles this hard point once, he'll earn himself the mortar strike as well. He's got help from a teammate. He does die, but look at this pinch from Enable. They have no idea. There's two. He's also forced both players back to try to engage this gunfight. All the callouts of every player they could ever want to see and ask for. Hawkey has completely slowed down. 2 and 9. Since we highlighted it's 2 and 10 now. The man was 39 and 21, now 41 and 31.
Yeah, and sometimes, you know, that can be the difference maker. That can change the game. Evil Genius, don't forget, they can win right here, and they're trying to do so. The score streaks are coming down. It's preventing any type of push from Epsilon. They're spawning out time and time again. Hawkey and Nathan do find 2. This is the chance where they can at least nullify some of the points they're getting. Vortex with a big kill. Dave as well getting into the mix. Evil Genius are just 10 points away, but the grenades are too much. There's no rotation from Epsilon.
What saved them was Hawkey being able to go in and kill the player who was currently in the hard point. It was Apathy calling in the streak. You can see Enable now dancing around with the player who's got the flamethrower. He gets the kill. Will be traded. Where does he spawn? He spawns topside. It's Dave in the new hard point. Epsilon can do this.
Yep, and Hawkey and Dave down at the docks here. They're all going to spawn mid-gate. Nathan is going to be cut down, but he should spawn relatively close. No, he spawns out as well. Number 1 is Hawkey. He's taken down Vortex as well. Should find a second. He's got to reload, but the control, I love it. Dave steps out of the hard point to pick up a kill, and Epsilon, they're looking like they can do this.
I think they're going to do just that. One final player trying to push. Apathy now dead. Epsilon will force the game 5, and you can see the hype right there. Honestly, the game-saving play was not even on that final hill, Momo. It was back at the second hard point. When you saw Apathy calling the fighter pilot, he's sitting right in the bottom of that crane hill.
Yeah.
He goes to kind of hop out of his streak and kill Hawkey. Hawkey got around the corner and shot the EG player in the back who was in the hard point. And once he does that, it's enough time to buy his team to flood on in. Epsilon win the respawn and force the game 5.
The craziest thing is how long that game was and how much Hawkey peaked and then slowed down. And then when we went down to the docks, Evil Genius had the rotation.
Yep.
And Epsilon, those couple of kills, I think it was Hawkey and Dave who traded things out. And then it was Nathan who kind of locked it all down. Dave was in the hard point making plays as well. Great stuff.
What a series for Epsilon. Everyone thinking they're underdogs in this one, and now they're forcing a game 5. They've already won an S&D in this series as well. What a start to their Division B run it could be if they beat Evil Geniuses right off the break. They're hyped. We're hyped. Don't go anywhere. Game 5, the best series of the day so far, in my opinion. Game 1, a blowout in favor of EG. Game 2, Epsilon narrowly winning in round 11 as Aches fails with 2 streaks to find a kill. Game 3, Epsilon smoke EG in the first 90 seconds, but then EG outplay for the rest of the map to go up 2-1. But then in Game 4, when it looked grim for the Europeans, Hockey lifts them up from the pits of hell and force the Game 5. They're still gonna lose. EG got this.
Wow, all that hype, and they're gonna lose. Jack has wrote Epsilon off. I have not. I think they've already won one at Search and Destroy. Should they have? Questionable. However, this for me are 2 teams which we've both predicted not to be in the top 4.
Yeah.
You know, are these teams going to be in the top 6 and secure the stage 2? Potentially. This is a game that decides that. You've got to win against you kind of the same tier teams. And for me, this is a crucial game. Yes, it's day 1. Yes, it's week 1. And it's the first game for you guys on that stage. However, in 2 weeks' time, you're going to look back and think, if only we just secured that first win.
If only. If only indeed. Would this not be the most EG way to start the league? By just losing a match that many people thought they should win? It would kind of sum up their Call of Duty World War II season so far. On the docks again, 3 maps in a row.
Back to the docks.
It's split 1-1 to this point.
Search and Destroy. Will we see the fast aggressive playstyle from Epsilon? Absolutely. How will Evil Genius counter it? They adapted well on Arden Forest. Will they read the situation this time?
If you're Epsilon, are you just throwing smokes in the A-cross and sprinting towards the site off the bat? Armored. If they've got armored on, for me, that means that they're going A and they're just flying at it. But with the way their bodies are turned, it looks like it's a B play.
One is using Airborne from Epsilon. Vortex, and he's using that SMG as well. Fast pace. Oh, look at this. So fast. No, I was completely wrong. One is watching their spawns, but they are heading towards B. Evil Genius, full map control.
Full map control, and the player in towards gate is going to tag up one. They've got him completely one-shot. Will it be another nade to kill Vortex? Doesn't appear so.
Yeah, they just need to survive, and by the time regen health, maybe get into that little cubby, and Vortex looking to do so. Still got a smoke. Not used it just yet. Ambitious wallbang from Dave.
50 seconds left.
Vortex is in a tough spot.
There you go. Finally, another nade will follow. That was Not enough to kill him, and he's going to get out with his life. First blood onto Apathy. Epsilon strike first.
Now, are they almost baiting the switch to A? And they're going to come right back at it. 30 seconds left. Number 1, Hawkeye has not moved from that flank. He's got it all covered by the slither of what is on his screen right there. And here we go. Smoke grenades going down. It's now or never. Oh, for Vortex, it's never.
Aches just shoots right through the smoke and kills him. Now they're going to try to force this plant. I think he's going to get spotted. Yeah, they try to force something to happen. Nameless is still here. 2 versus 2.
Enable's in a really good position to spot any attempt of the plant. 7 seconds. Look at the time that needs to go down. And Aches is just going to peek out, stop the bomb being planted. And that's going to be the round. Epsilon, they had the plan. They started well. But again, they don't close out. It's like they almost dismiss this part of the map.
Yeah, if Aches just doesn't get that kill with the smoke, I think that's through the smoke, that's a completely different round. There he gets, I believe, 3 to win EG the first round of Game 5.
Absolutely, 3 kills on the board. Not going to be the one with the bomb, which is an interesting choice. Oh, Nathan. Here we go. Straight on that statue. Aches has read that. And he's actually backing off here.
Look at how slow EG are playing this. They throw the smoke, but they don't actually push off of it. 30 seconds gone on the round. 0 activity from EG so far. Now the nade, nope, still not even being thrown.
They know that one isn't up near the statue. Aches will have spotted that one. This may be able to connect. I don't think it's going to go what it does. Nathan is going to be caught there.
Did he not
no
have
hunker, no armored.
Was that an airborne inconspicuous class through middle map? Oh, gosh.
Look at Vortex. He's not got it either.
Thankfully for them, they've gotten 3 kills in a row.
Thankfully for them, Evil Genius just fall apart.
Yeah. Now it's Aches by himself.
Bomb is down. It's going to be Vortex and Aches, I believe, the next engagement with 22 seconds. Vortex just needs to hold his nerve. Up close, PPSH should be his gunfight. And look at that, Vortex is out of there.
They don't want to feed Aches any more kills, you know?
Where are you, Hawkeye? I'm coming on over. Protect me. Yeah, and Aches doesn't want to go running around and challenging silly things now.
Both teams content with just letting the round finish, as this will go 1-1 after EG get a nice first blood on top middle and then proceed to lose 3 one-on-one fights.
First to 6, it is tied at 1 apiece. Evil Genius, they've got to face Luminosity Gaming on the last game of the day. They lose to Search and Destroy. That's not looking good. That is going to be a very, very tough position. Nathan, no, again, airborne. Hunker this time. No, he's going to be taken down by Aches. I was going to say this time survives, but he's going to give Aches his 5th kill.
Do they try to stop the plant? Or do they let them plant and then let Aches go for the defuse later if he can stay alive? Looks like nothing will go down as of yet. Apathy again, slowly peeking.
I think Vortex is on that there. Not planting just now, but with Enable finding Hawkeye, this is going to be a pretty difficult situation for Epsilon.
Especially now that they're pinned inside the lower docks. EG a full peace of mind knowing these players are here.
One player just finding himself out. If Nameless peeks over here, he's got the cover of that wooden box. And Vortex there, I think, was just spotted by Apathy and called out to Enable.
They both jump off the map.
Yeah,
that's the best thing they can do there. That is the best thing they can do. I love that heads-up play. They know Aches is so close to streaks. They know they're getting pinched. They're completely pinned in an area that they just can't get the kills. You might as well suicide.
An assist and a kill off streaks for Aches. He's got the bomb.
A plant, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be crucial.
A plant for full streaks.
Sorry, 550. Yeah, maths is difficult.
It's okay. What I will say though is he has flamethrower on, which we saw this error from Karma back in Division A, where he had flamethrower on, and instead of having an artillery or a mortar strike, the flamethrower didn't do anything for him. Search and destroy.
Ambitious from Enable once again. Just trying to connect, maybe just put 1 bullet in. It really can make the difference here.
Again, it would be information, you know? Him doing that tries to tell him, hey, there is someone there, there's not someone there. First blood for Epsilon.
And you can see how patient Aches is playing here. He's just almost using his team as bodyguards. You can't go down at 5-0. He's trying to get this bomb, and that's going to be Enable. Enable does take down Vortex, and there he is. Aches has been taken out. No streaks.
Apathy trying to make the play. Uh-oh, gives away his position, gets shot in the back, and just like that, this looks like a round easily won for Epsilon.
Not only a round one, but a round where you stop Aches from getting any type of momentum there. 10 seconds left. The bomb in the hands of Enable. He's not fancying a plant, and I don't blame him.
He's dead.
Again, machine pistol in hand. He's pulling some special things off there. And they will know as well as we do that no streaks was earned. That was so big.
Yeah, no, that's one of those things where it's like, right now there's no smoke cutting off that middle sight line. So like the FG42 who's staying mid-statue, as long as they hit their first couple shots, they get these first bloods for both EG and Epsilon now. It's happened on both sides. And that just kind of stops any B push in its tracks.
Well, looks like they're changing things up here as they go straight down A. No smoke. Nothing at all.
This is strange.
And this is aggressive. And this is, to be honest, this is just Epsilon.
Yeah.
Sometimes little moments of madness, and it works out for them. A headshot coming into Apathy there as Dave not only gets the kill, he gets the plant. He's on a 5-kill streak. He's going to find himself nearly full streaks. And I love this play from Nathan. I love the fact that he's just away from his team. He's now the nuisance, the thorn in the side of Evil Genius. And look at him. He's wrapping right back. And EG, they can't really do anything.
Nope. Dave, though, will have to watch his flank. Oh, he's been tagged. He's trying to play his life. I love this from Dave. Just staying alive. 1 kill earns him mortars. He might as well go for it. He's got his teammate watching over there. Beautifully done. Bait and switch. Epsilon up 3-2, and they have full streaks on Dave.
Epsilon,
beautiful.
They can answer a lot of critics here. A big win would be...
It's a lot of critics that can answer their own critic in Dave. When Dave catted him out at an interview at CWL New Orleans.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, we know it is EG, you know, it's not your LGs or your United, but it's a big start here. 3-2 full streaks. Dave, the man, like you said on that interview, he doubted himself.
Remember from the game 2, Enable started 0-7, now Nameless Apathy, sorry, at 0-4. Just seems like everyone on EG just not clicking off the start of these search and destroys.
Tries to nade Apathy there. Hawkeye still locking things down, and look at that. First blood has been drawn once again. 4 first bloods for Epsilon on the side of Evil Genius, only 2. And that may result in the actual scoreline after this round. 55 seconds. The bomb's still lingering around A. Courage here.
Hawkeye's set here. He's got the site covered with the FG. Double peek from Enable and Apathy, as they'll at least try to storm on in and get themselves in a position where they can go for a plant.
Nice bit of bait here coming in from EG. However, okay, Vortex, sometimes... Is he going to go right round? He is. This is ambitious. It's very cheeky, and he's going to find Enable. Is he going to get out alive? He shouldn't. However, draws Aches out. Hawkeye then takes down Apathy. And now in a 3v1, that is going to be another round to the good. Epsilon looking strong.
Again, this airborne inconspicuous class. Yes, he 8-8 earlier, but now it pays dividends there. As he kind of sneaks on up, Enable not quite ready for it, gets killed off. Epsilon 2 rounds away from winning their first match in Division B.
Let's kick it off with round number 7. Who's going to get the first blood this time? As really, it's equaling round wins. Dave is currently 9-3. And now what they can do is they've been trying to attack B for so long, and it has seen, you know, it work. They've also seen it fail more than it work, but he has the streaks. You know, he can put a fighter pilot down and clear this whole street out.
Can we swap to the players on EG for a moment? Do they have... Okay, maybe not. I was going to say, do they have any...
They don't.
No, not a single player does.
And they've opened B. Apathy and Nameless, that's big. They've picked up 2 kills. That
more than big.
It's game-changing.
They know he's close. Wow. So glide bomb used for literally nothing. EG. Game-saving round win right there.
Are we going to see streaks once again be almost the downfall of the team? We saw Aches fail with it in the first search and destroy. It's not working out for Epsilon right now.
Where was that I know Nameless was in light, so it makes sense he got a kill. Who was it? Was it Apathy that got one?
It was either out.
Just where was that
It might have
second
been
kill that
Apes.
came in during the glide bomb? Like, did someone rush into fire?
I
Because there
think
was 3 in fire.
It potentially could have been like fire to barrels.
Oh gosh, look at the aggression now out of EG. They've got some confidence. Nameless has pushed all the way up. And he's pinned Vortex to the back of his flag and actually gets the kill with the Kobe too.
Again, that class, it paid dividends before, but now you need that help. And with a 3v4, do you really invest a streak here? You're 4-3 up. Or do they save it for a later round? Enable lurking around the back here. He's going to spot Nathan. Nathan getting away with his life there. And actually traded out by Hawkeye. That's huge, because now, potential pinch coming in. 3v3. All to play for.
Gotta move quick, though. 20 seconds left. Aches holding the angle. Hawkeye now dead. It's Nathan all by himself, and they know he's pushing in from gate. 4-4. EG tie it up. Bombo, this game and series remains close as it can be.
And Aches was shaking his head at the 2 maps that they lost. Will it be 3 or will he live to fight another day?
I mean, you think of it. The 2 maps EG lost was one round in S&D and 10 points in hardpoint. The 2 rounds EG won was 97 seconds in hardpoint or something like that, and 2 flag caps. Really, it should have been more. Now they're tied again in this search and destroy.
Interesting from Epsilon here. Again, they're going for B. I'm really interested to see how they play around their streaks.
Does anyone on EG have Mountain? Yes. So they're
2.
2 of them do. So they'll be ready for this. Oh! Nameless. No Mountain. Pays the ultimate price.
And again, they just go for this bomb. The nade has been going down. If Vortex didn't have cover there, I would have been very angry, to say the least. He's going to go down, but the bomb is down. And this is where Red Reserve just finish rounds out. And there we have it. Another score streak coming down. It's just going to delay any type of push here. I'd love to see someone on the stairs at the back. We don't. We have Nathan sat in a corner. Big plays from Hawkeye.
Aches was close to streaks. He's dead. Apathy close to streaks. He's dead. Final member up is Enable. Tries to challenge both. Epsilon 1 round away.
And I think they have one more streak, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe no, they used both. They used
Dave
both.
just used
Yeah.
both. So unless it was someone else,
Completely forgot about the fighter pilot, which pretty much opened that up for them.
Nameless thought he was safe inside that mid beer. What a loss this would be for EG.
And what a win it would be for Epsilon.
Yeah, especially because we both don't expect either of these teams in our top 4, to be honest. But when it's a battle of who's fighting for that top 6, where top 6 you guarantee yourselves a spot again in stage 2, that's huge for the outlook of the year.
Vortex stuns one into barrels, pushes forward and completely disregards the middle. That needed to be a trade from Dave. It doesn't. Vortex won't surprise me if he goes for this, but again, will a trade come in? It will, but Dave will fall as well. This is going to a round 11 unless Hawkeye can pull off what it would be a miracle in the next 60 seconds.
That was just an ugly round from Epsilon in top middle.
They disregarded mid-stairs, then they disregarded 2 locations, which are very, very obvious locations. EG capitalized, pushed that to a round 11, and it seems all the hard work, all the streaks come to nothing, and it's all settled with 1 round of Search and Destroy.
The most possible rounds of Search and Destroy in a best-of-5 series is 22 because we play it twice. We are going into our 22nd round. Game 2. It went over to Epsilon. Will it happen again now in Game 5?
Now, they did this push last time with no smoke, and it punished them. It looks like they've got the smoke, they're putting nades over, and EG have actually stacked over to B. It wouldn't surprise me if Epsilon go for a quick plant. They're the type of team that like to get the bomb down.
Well, that nade was the only bit of utility that EG actually had near this lower A site. Obviously, Epsilon don't know that, but if they can go for this plant quick, they will have this opportunity to get this bomb down.
They're pushing in. Who is number 4? Number 4 is Nathan. He's dropped down to the lower docks, and he's actually watching through the little hole here. If Enable drops, he's more than likely dead. It's a good setup, but 1 player falls from Epsilon, and this whole setup goes down.
They know he doesn't have a nade, so he doesn't have to worry about getting off the site and panicking. Now he will. Enable's going to drop, and there should be a gunfight here momentarily. It looks like he'll get the gunfight win against Nathan. 4 versus 3, 30 seconds left.
The only thing they've got going is the bomb is down. Next kill is crucial. You can't let it go down. So a 4v2, and just like that, Dave peeks out with the FG. Number 1 is Hawkeye. He's locking it down from the back and could be crucial coming into this one. Close range gunfight, and it's all up to Hawkeye. He's taken down, and Paddy P finds 3, and he's going to clutch up for EG. And no wonder he's standing up. Fist bumps all around for EG. My goodness.
Was that just 15?